You're watching Sight Sounds Flavors on YouTube, sightsoundsflavors.com. We are here in San Salvador, El Salvador. It is Saturday, February the 5th. Tomorrow they're having their big election where the president, Nayib Bukele, is up for re-election. Very controversial because a lot of people, they say the Constitution only allows one term. Well, the people have asked for him to run again, and he's done a phenomenal job. This was at one point in time one of the most dangerous cities in Latin America. Now it's one of the safest. And we want to go in here to the cathedral, I believe this is. And tons of security, as you can see, everywhere. And people are just feeling really, really safe here. As an attorney, I've represented many asylees from El Salvador looking for political asylum in the United States, and the things they talked about, the crime here, the gangs, was always pretty fierce. But now it's super safe. But this rain it's not terrible, it's like a drizzle, but there's the National Palace. And there's the cathedral. We'll be walking into that here shortly. And here's the plaza, and we'll cover a little bit more of it hopefully as the rain subsides. So let's go ahead and walk into the cathedral. And that's how a cathedral should be. The doors are open. But out of respect, we're going to turn the camera off. We'll turn it back on if we feel that we can. So we're inside of the cathedral here. Can't really talk very loud. Cathedral, and we're going to walk around the park a little bit. Stopped raining, so we're going to take advantage. There's the National Palace. And as I said, tomorrow is election day. A lot of the citizens I've spoken to have said, what's the point of even having an election? Bukele has well over 80%, 90%. But democracy is very important here. And this country is a success story. There's the cathedral that we just were in. Lots of police. That's someone from the Organization of American States. There's a Capitol Municipal Police. Some places have military. The other thing I like about El Salvador that I've seen so far is that, you know, people aren't wigged out by cameras. Like, they're pretty, you know, used to seeing them. And even in the cathedral, I thought maybe that it would be a little inappropriate to bust out a phone or a camcorder. Everybody's filming in there. They're doing it respectfully, obviously, but everybody's doing it. And nobody gets, you know, petrified like back in the States, you know what I mean? So we got some construction work over here, some remodeling and revamping, and I'm supposed to be here till Wednesday, but my dad's not doing very well, so I might actually leave earlier. So I want to make sure I take an advantage to film as much as I can today and tomorrow. But I will probably be cutting my trip early, I don't know. But a little bit of what's going on as I do this video. I like to share everything. And with Sight Sounds Flavors, I like to show you everything I see and everything I hear, and if I taste it, I want to tell you about it. But just a really orderly city, and we're just kind of going to walk around here a little bit and just see where we land. Now, I will tell you, this is very much a touristic area, so you know it's extra safe, but the whole country is safe. So there's a park here, we'll probably go there. You can see what we've walked already, and just like everyday traffic. There's police right there, and everything's just super orderly. Sorry, a lot of taxis coming up here on more police, and mountains all around, hills all around. Cha Cha Cha, not sure what that is. You can see tons of police. Lots of pigeons. San Jose also has a ton of pigeons. San Jose, Costa Rica. I think San Jose's got more pigeons than El Salvador, and that's saying a lot about San Jose. So, oh, they're coming at me. I think people are feeding them. They're eating, so someone's feeding them, which is cool. Got a band over here. And that's very common with Latin American countries and European countries to have central plazas where people sit. I'll probably walk over here to this monument just to get a look at it. And the pigeons fly right up on you. So now, you know, 4 or 5 years ago, what I'm doing now would have been unheard of. But just because of the gangs and how much control they had in the country. But when I say to you that El Salvador is a success story, I'm not saying it from, you know, my I'm not saying it from my office studio. And hi, how are you? How's it going? Good, good. I'm not saying it to you from my office studio in Louisville, Kentucky. I'm saying it from you here in El Salvador. So more police over here, and you saw that they said hello and they were real nice about it. This building here, Iglesia del Rosario, Church of the Rosary. So this monument is from 1811 to 1911. It could be a person in there, or it could be, I don't know, honestly. That sounds kind of weird, could be a person in there, but there's more police there. sometimes I gotta look down every so often to see where I'm walking, because in Knott County, Kentucky, I took a pretty bad fall. I got 9 stitches in my right shin, so I'm not looking to do that again. Got Libertad, not sure what that is. But more police over here. I'm really thinking I might have to cut this trip early and go to my dad. I can't imagine being here till Wednesday when my dad's not doing well, but he took a pretty bad fall at home and now he's in a rehab facility, but my mom's saying he's not eating, so hopefully he'll be okay. He's 99 years old, he turns 100 in April, so you know, it's he's up there, and but even still, don't want to lose him, of course, and I hope to God that he'll be okay. I love him to death. I said a prayer for him in the cathedral to Archbishop Romero, who's been canonized as a saint. So the pigeons really add like a cool extra to the video, I think. Now Prado, I'm not sure what that is. It might be like a convenience store maybe. Caridad, bendición de Dios. A lot of religious type themes, but again, we are by the cathedral, so, and we are in a country named after Jesus. El Salvador is the savior, and the savior is Jesus. I mean, that's not up for debate at all. So although now with President Bukele, a lot of people may say that he's the savior. ¿Cómo está? ¿Cómo está? ¿Cómo está? Sí. So, oh, feliz cumpleaños. So yeah, this is her birthday. Took me a second to understand what she was saying, but it's her birthday. And here's another look at the monument. Didn't know what she was saying. She had a lollipop in her mouth, so I couldn't understand. More pigeons over here. I mean, they literally fly like maybe like 2 feet from your face. So just basically walk the plaza here. Perdone, ¿cómo se llama esta plaza? Libertad, muchas gracias. So this is the Liberty Plaza right here. And they work for the Organization of American States. They may be election observers. That's probably what they are. So lots of police, tons. But the people aren't scared of the police, you know what I mean? They respect the police, and the police are doing a fantastic job. And you see the police and the OAA people talking. I think what we'll do is we'll cross over here to the right. We'll go down this street, which we haven't gone down yet. Hey, how are you? Got a barber shop over here. If I had hair, I'd go in there for a cut, but I shaved my head, so I could do that for myself, you know. It'd be interesting to go to a barber shop to get that done, but I'd be a little apprehensive, you know. One wrong move and I could have a gash, you know. Now you're seeing less and less graffiti. So eventually we'll probably not see very much of that. Something like that. And so but everything's really orderly, that's the thing. It's not like you're just looking at, you know, one plaza or one main street or anything like that. Now this is what you call historic San Salvador. So it's very dated, very colonial looking, but also very, very clean and so Some really cool looking colors. You got like a lime and orange. Yeah, like a store out here. More stores over here. Got like shoes. Hey.
Calzado, bendición de Dios te ofrece. Calzado económico. De a 10, de a 15, de a 20, de a 30 y 35 dólares. Calzado deportivo para caballeros, para damas.
Oh, sorry. That's water for 15 cents. You get like a bag of water. This actually sounds kind of good right now. Now people are a little daredevilish, like this lady here. She just like literally like sprang in front of a car. But we see that in the States. We see that everywhere. So, hello. Qué linda la sonrisa. Told her she had a really nice smile. And she smiled and said thank you, you know. She wasn't offended by that. Like some places you can't tell somebody to have a nice smile because, you know, they just get all upset. ¿Cómo están? Qué bueno. Está muy bonita la ciudad, súper impecable, bien limpia, bien linda. Sí. So, got more police here. It looks like lotto tickets here. So, nobody gets upset by the camera. Like not a single person has gotten upset about the camera. So now down that way, of course, that's probably not as touristy, but you can still look down the road there and you won't see anything like, there isn't anything down there that would say, hey, I can't walk down there, you know what I mean? Just doesn't look as busy, you know what I mean? But everything is secure here. And it's not just during the day either, it's at all times. That's the thing. If this was just during the day, then I would say, okay, well, there's some caveats, you know, there's some conditions to the safety, but there's not. And this line here is to get into the bank. People want to get money out and they want to go buy stuff, you know, so. You got, he's selling shirts. Everybody's like doing something, you know what I mean? It's pigeons are doing something all the time too. Now, I'll tell you, I'm not crazy with the barbed wire up there so much. And that might be more so a relic of the past. Or it may also be that people live up there and they don't want, like, you know, I don't know, people like climbing up there and breaking in. I don't know. Because just because crime here has been controlled, there's always going to be crime everywhere. I mean, it's just unfortunately part of society, but organized crime here has been pretty much taken out. And you can see folks here working. A lot of road work, electrical work. This is a city that really is experiencing tremendous growth. And I gotta tell you, it's just very, very impressive to see, to be a witness to it. I mean, look at that piece of concrete right there. There isn't a piece of litter there anywhere. You know, I mean, it's just very, very impressive. There's a police officer up here on the plaza, and
La catedral allá.
And here's a nice little fountain. That's beautiful right there. So once we finish up the video, we'll definitely come around and take some pictures and maybe do like a slideshow. ¿Cómo está usted? No sonríe, pero no importa. Now that was the one lady that did not, kind of gave us kind of that dirty look. But I mean, so far you got two dirty looks now, but that's all right. But that's still not bad. I mean, we've seen how many people, like several hundred. Got these bikes here as well. To be fair, also, like, I engaged them a little bit because I saw the dirty look, so I wanted to say like, hey, how's it going? You know, kind of sometimes that'll like reduce the stress or whatever, but it didn't. So that also looks really cool right there. El chivo negro, I think that means like the black calf or something like that, or the black goat. Chivo, I think, is goat. El chivo negro, sí, es bueno. Sí, a ver.
De atrás, 3.25 los combos, riquísimos combos.
Excelente, muchas gracias. Muchas gracias. So she's like promoting the business. That's also something that you see not only in Latin American countries, but you see that in South Beach a lot. But South Beach has a lot of Latin American influence. And remember, you eat with the eyes first. So, you know, if you can't see the food, then to be told about the food, and then you smell the food, it's just, it's marketing, you know what I mean? And a lot of places, they don't do that. That lady right there is probably responsible for 10, 15, maybe 20% of their business. She believes in the restaurant. She has a lot of enthusiasm. She saw the camera. She didn't like run away from the camera. Instead, she wanted the camera's attention because she's thinking bigger picture. She's thinking, if I promote in front of this camera, maybe people that normally wouldn't walk down the street, or that maybe that I won't see walk down the street, are going to see this video. They're going to want to come into El Chivo Negro because of my enthusiasm about it. So very, very good thinking on her part. That's the kind of employee that you want. So got a pasteleria here, and hello, ¿cómo estás? Qué bueno. A lot of people walking around, and got this plaza here. There's a lot of parts that are closed off, so and this yellows looks pretty. The blues also, a lot of yellows and blues. Police everywhere. Unfortunately, we have seen a few you know, folks asking for money, which is sad, but you know, like I said, you have to understand, like, this is still a country like any other. There are still poor people, there are still homeless people, there are still going to be some crime, but when you think about what's been accomplished, it's pretty mind-boggling. So you got like vitamin stuff there, like probably whey protein or something. Ice cream shop. So lots of security. I think this might be part of the cathedral, maybe. I mean, overall, I don't really want to leave this area here, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to call it quits on this video and probably sit down and have a coffee or something, because I've already been walking here for quite a bit. Haven't really had breakfast. So I saw a Morbid Angel t-shirt. That's David Vincent will be happy to see that here. Happy to see that anywhere. Morbid Angel is not exactly, you know, like soft rock or anything. It's like some pretty hardcore stuff. So, you know, a lot of people ask, you know, well, why do I employ the boom as well? It's because I want you guys to hear like conversations, you know, and like little bits and pieces of people's everyday lives, you know. And they got these beautiful flowers here as well. They look really, really nice. There's like a tree above it. So, boom catches everything, or at least a lot of it. And you can see something else too, like this is all closed off here, like all this. Nobody's like cutting through. You see the plastic fencing, and there's police there as well. So wherever you look, there's police. So it started to drizzle again, so I think it's a really good time. Muy buen trabajo que han hecho. ¿Los puedo poner en video? ¿Quieres saludar? Han hecho gran trabajo. Todo el mundo está hablando del Salvador, en todo el mundo. Yeah, they've done so. I think they get like a little I think they get a little like shy when they're thanked for all their hard work, but they're humble, you know what I mean? And that's cool. That's really cool, because you got these guys like, and women, men and women, like heavily armed, you know, and they're patrolling, and they're shy to be, you know, thanked for their hard work. They're shy to be on camera. I mean, it's just, you know, and I've seen their interactions with the people, and they're here to serve and protect. I mean, that's like what we paint on our police cars in America. I'm not throwing shade at our police officers in America, because they're really, really good police and stuff, but this is just what they've done here. You can see the store in there, and more stores in there. They've just done such a good job. Good, how are you? ¿Cómo están ustedes? Bien. Le paso diciendo en mi video qué grandioso está El Salvador ahora. El buen trabajo que han hecho. Digo, sí, digo, el presidente tiene mucho que ver, pero la gente, sin la gente el presidente no lo puede hacer. Exacto. Le han sacado usted sabe qué a la Mara ya no existe. Sí. Muy buen trabajo. Gracias. Yeah. Bye. Yeah, they've done such a good job. And there's work, and there's just the people are just super happy to be here, you know. And God, that is such a success story. I feel that, oh, see, that was me not looking, but I didn't get 9 stitches, so that's good. It was just a little bit of a scare. And people say hi, you know, like Emmett Ganson Press, who I watch a lot, and his son watching The Watchmen, their First Amendment auditors, they talk about a time when if people saw a camera, they would jump in front of it and say, "Hi, Mom," and that's kind of like the feel here. I can't tell you how many people have said hi to me, like that family, or like the lady whose birthday it was, or just, you know, just there's several others. They just wanted to say hi, and they wanted to be on the camera. They don't know what I'm filming for. They didn't ask where this was going. They just wanted to be friendly to the camera, to me, and more so to you watching it. So, you know, again, and I think what I'm gonna do also, I'm not saying this for you to say thank you to me or say that I'm great or anything, but I may get some change, just like give all these homeless folks money. But I'll do that when I go back to the Airbnb and leave the camera, just because I want to have more hands-free and just be able to enjoy. And contrary to what many of you think, I don't actually get to enjoy very much when I'm holding a camcorder and a boom sticking out of it. So this here's for persona extraviada. Huh. And I like to show you guys like everything. So I think we're good. I'm not sure how long this video is, but not looking to do like, you know, 50 videos or anything like that. You know, one good video and just hopefully give you a good feel for San Salvador. I think the cathedral video will be a separate one, just because I may go back there and do a little bit more filming. But as always, thanks for watching from San Salvador, El Salvador. Christian Duke for Sight Sounds Flavors on YouTube, sightsoundsflavors.com.